Okay, everyone. Last night, I made a video last night about how, as drivers and passengers, that we, majority of the time, that we drive with in our vehicle. Last night, the main subject last night was about how when you come to a red light, okay, if your vehicle are actually the first car at that red light, you need to learn and practice before the light change from red to green. How to practice. Don't just push on the gas and drive. Learn how to practice to count from 1,000 to 2,000, because every time you say 1,000, you basically let a second pass by. Okay, so if you practice that, then you will be familiar and take a lot of precautions, okay? So you can not only prevent from being in a car crash or collisions or accident, but you would prevent other people likewise. So as we're driving down this road, and I mentioned that last night from the video, as far as I was gonna do a daytime video, okay, to show you the difference between nighttime and daytime. So as you can see, if you watch my first video that I made as far as nighttime, you will see the difference between nighttime and daytime, as the traffic is pretty much heavier than nighttime. I mean, obviously. So we trying to see if we can actually get a red light, but we want to make sure our vehicle will be the first vehicle at that red light, so we can actually give you an accurate demonstration, so you have a good feeling and a good understanding about the subject that we trying to make you understand. So as we're driving along, it's not that busy. It's okay. The traffic is heavier, as I mentioned before, than last night. But we did cover majority, if it's not all, basics subject that we wanted to talk about last night. Okay, so today we're trying to do the same thing, but again, the difference is basically it's daytime. Again, we're trying to find a red light, and when you need a red light, it's hard to get one. But when you don't need a red light, for instance, you're in a rush, you get them just like that. Again, we're doing the speed limit, because the speed limit on this road, if I'm not mistaken, is 45, and we are doing 40. And if it's 35, I doubt if it's 35, then we'll be 5 miles over the speed limit. So as we're going along, we continue driving. It doesn't look like we're gonna get a red light, as far as we have a a red light coming in front of us, but we would not be the first at the light. So it's not gonna be an accurate thing to show you. Hopefully before the end of this video we can get a red light. The basic of the video, let me just go ahead and say it is, you come into a red light, you at a red light, and you are the first at the red light as far as your vehicle, and it could be a four-way intersection, or it could be just a normal street where you have to stop and there's a red light. To prevent a lot of collision, a lot of accident, because the best driver that you should consider is yourself. I'm not saying just think of yourself as the best driver. Oh yeah, I'm the best driver, just go cocky with it. That's not what I'm saying. You have to put in the back of your head, you don't trust nobody. I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, or your husband, your wife driving next to you. You don't trust nobody but yourself. Okay? And that's how you'll be able to prevent from trusting anybody driving next to you, because you don't know what their attention is, might be. Okay? You're not the driver. You're not actually sitting behind the wheel, as far as the next driver that's next to you. You don't know what they're doing. The only thing that you know is you managing your vehicle. You're controlling your speed limit. You in charge of your surrounding as far as your vehicle. Okay, and always keep a distance between the vehicle that's in front of you. You cannot. It's impossible to keep a distance with the vehicle that's behind you. But the vehicle that's in front of you, always keep a distance. Okay, you don't want to be too close to them as far as bumper to bumper. That's not good at all. Okay, you want to give them a good distance. And here's another tip though: if you're driving, always try to prevent any misunderstanding as far as from other drivers. If you wanna drive with a peace of mind, with control, try to be in the center lane. If the lane is 3 lanes, try to be in the center lane until you're getting close to your destination and you want to change lane. If the left lane or the right lane, for instance, my left lane, nothing going on, and I want to be on the left lane. But if it's a busy traffic, try to stay on the center lane. Okay? And you can merge left and right if you want to, but make sure it's safe to do so. And the reason being is because if you're driving down the road and you're driving about 5-10 miles before you get to your destination, and the left lane is always people, drivers turning, pressing their brakes, and you constantly have to do the same as they're doing that. The right lane is basically the same thing. The center lane, you would have people that basically less, as far as you pressing your brake is gonna be less, but you would have people in the center lane that would just merge or turn left and right because they wanna either pass on the drivers or either trying to get on the far left lane, so they want to turn left or they want to turn right. And you will do that until you getting close to your destination. But other than that, if you want to have a peace of mind as far as driving, you're not in a rush. Just position yourself in the center lane. So we almost getting to our destination, and we yet not able to get to a red light. So we might be able to get to a red light, but it's gonna be a turning red light, which, there you go. Did you just see that? Did you just see that? We were this close to get to the turning red light, and this vehicle in front of us just turned left, right on our lane. So imagine, I'm turning 1,000 to 1,000, but it's just an example I'm giving you. So that's the reason why I stopped for a minute, even though I already had a vehicle in front of me. Okay, so we're gonna get to our destination, and to get to our destination, like I'm saying, no, that was the last red light. So we, but anyway, so before you turn, just count from 1,000 to 1,000, and then when the light changed, you do that when the light changed before you even, press on your gas to depart, as far as to continue driving. So when you do that, it helps you a lot. If there's another vehicle that's trying to take a red light, so guess what? That second that you took, it will help you a lot. Thank you.